Hi there. Welcome to day one of 3 days to more freedom in your business. Before anything else, congratulations on actually doing the videos. There's so much content out there today, and there's so many seminars you can sign up for. So you are obviously in the high achiever category because you're actually doing the thing that you downloaded. So my name is Rebecca Rahmani. I'm a team consultant, and I work with overachievers like you, founders like you, and I help people enable their teams to work more independently so they can have more time for themselves. In these videos, I'm going to teach some of the common distinctions that I find with almost every business person when they want to make the switch from being completely absorbed in the business to having a more balanced life. You see, when a business is just in its infancy, it needs constant attention, like an infant's. This is natural, and when you started your business, you had that passion, and you wanted to be completely absorbed in it, and it required that. But as the business grows, you hire some people, and you want to reap the benefits of that. And once you have a few staff members, you want a more balanced life for yourself. So in these videos, you'll get some of the essential skills that you're going to need to make that transition, and you'll have some worksheets so you can apply them specifically to your situation. Every day, you'll have a short video like this, 5 minutes. It's a quick video. And then you'll have a worksheet with an exercise that might take you 5 or 10 minutes again, that'll give you insight into how to apply what you learn in your own business. So 5 minutes of video, maybe 5-10 minutes worksheet, 10-15 minutes a day, easy peasy, definitely worth the 15 minutes because I know you're busy. I wanted to make it easy to consume. So with that overview, let's get right into day one. As a business owner, you probably have a fair amount of your identity tied up in your business. You might think of your business as your baby, or you might think of yourself as the absolute outstanding best at what you do in some way. And in other words, when you think about your business, it makes you personally feel significant or confident about who you are. And that's a great thing, right? Because you've been so proud of what you do, you got the motivation to build something from nothing. Anthony Robbins talks about this. He talks about the 6 human needs, and significance is one of the most important needs that we need to fill. In other words, it's essential for the human psyche to feel important and significance. At the same time, the feeling of significance can be fulfilled in different ways, and we want to know what those ways are. Otherwise, it can be addictive and have downsides. So today, you're going to look specifically at what aspects of your business are the ones that give you that fulfilling feeling and what the pluses and minuses of that. Where could that potentially be an obstacle to getting more time for yourself, right? This is all about looking at how different aspects of your business and how you can get more time. So I'm going to give you an example. I was recently coaching somebody who's a financial consultant, and she said that she derives her sense of significance from the fact that she's the absolute most knowledgeable in creating business accounting systems for her customers. And in her town, everybody knows her for that expertise. Her customers benefit because she's the most knowledgeable. But the downside she could see was there were limitations, right? When she went to a large national event, if somebody started giving her advice, then she'd start doubting herself, like maybe I'm not the most knowledgeable. Or she was reluctant to take on bigger customers because maybe she'd find out if she worked in some other city or a bigger area that she wasn't the most knowledgeable. And then the second thing that was happening was that she realized she didn't spend enough time training her associates because she was so wrapped up in being the most knowledgeable. There were always issues that had to come to her for approval because she hadn't fully trained those people in solving those problems. And so she couldn't be out of the office for too long or delegate those things properly. So when she identified that, rather than saying, I'm the most knowledgeable, she could say, in my team, I have the most knowledgeable people. And she might even end up changing her hiring decisions, right? Hiring somebody who's even more knowledgeable than her and building her business in that way now. Another example was a client who her significance was contributing to the community, right? She wanted and she loved being recognized as somebody who contributed and gave back. And in her case, she was spending quite a lot of time doing publicity events, interviews for local newspapers, getting involved in community events. And she was more focused on that. She could see she was getting more of a high, from that than from getting the actual sales, which was building her business. So again, for her, the opening was to take a look at those things and there's nothing wrong with publicity, right? We all want publicity, and it does benefit our businesses, and there's nothing wrong with contributing to the community. But how do you do that so that if you're someone who says, okay, I want an extra 5 hours of time during the week, you can take a look at moderating those things. So again, I want to emphasize, these are all positive things. If when you do this exercise, you say, I really do think I'm the most knowledgeable, or I do think I give back to the community, don't stop, right? You shouldn't stop doing your best. You shouldn't stop increasing your knowledge about your field. You shouldn't stop helping the community, obviously. But what I'm saying is that when you're self-aware, you can catch yourself. You can make a different choice. You can maybe get your team in on, hey, let's all do a community event. You can even multiply the effect you have on the community without being the one who goes out and does it yourself. So in the worksheet below, you'll see below there's a worksheet. You download that. And you'll list the ways that you get significance. There may be many ways you get significance in your business. There probably are. I mean, if you're a business founder, you probably have a number of ways that make you feel significant. And then for each one, you'll say, what are the upsides? What are the downsides of that specific way of getting significance? And then you'll brainstorm some ideas. Okay, what could I do as an alternative? What could make me feel significant? Or how could I redefine the business so the business is the most knowledgeable rather than me the most knowledgeable? And it'll help you mitigate some of the downsides of those significance that you're deriving from your business. That's really it for today. Like I said, these are all quick videos, and they just give you a little bit more insight into how you're running your business and how to get your time back. So I'll see you tomorrow. Please fill in the form below, and I'll see you on the next video tomorrow. Thanks.